Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to talk about the origin of jinns and angels, and to give some scientific information about them. So let's talk about jinns first, or even angels combinedly. So Allah said in the Quran, He created jinn with the smokeless fire. What does that mean, smokeless fire or the spark of fire? Actually, Allah is talking about the energy, the pure form of energy. Let's see what is the fire, or what is the process of fire, or scientifically we call it combustion reaction. For example, if we take CH4 methane gas, plus if we take uh, oxygen. Obviously the combustion reaction occurs in the presence of oxygen, which gives us, this is the combustion reaction which gives us water, and carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide and water is not actually visible. If you analyze it carefully, you will see there are some vapors which you can see when the smoke goes up, and but it is there. Water and carbon dioxide is there. So carbon dioxide is smoke, and Allah created this smokeless fire. That means what else is there in the combustion reaction? We also know that enthalpy of reaction, which is a huge amount of heat, or you can say that a huge amount of energy is produced during the combustion reaction. You can say that it heat. So that energy is actually what the genes are made. And you already know that energy is like the quantum energy, the energy which is present in atoms, and the electrons, when the releases the energy and it jumps from one orbital to other, and it gains energy, then it's jumps from that is all about energy. And everything which exists in this universe is because of energy, and because of that noor, that ilm which Allah has put into every creation. So somebody can say that how can energy which is some kind of photons or other particles like bosons and other things like that. So they also have some kind of, like you can say that mass, but that is negligible. But we already know that the from the Einstein mass energy equation, that E is equal to mc square. What is E is energy here. You can say that this energy, and which is equal to mass and speed of light. You can see that E is equal to m, energy is equal to mass. We are made up of mass, or mass, whatever you call it. We are made up of mass. So when we can have consciousness and we are some being, then why cannot energy? He said that when mass move with the speed of light, it is converted into energy. It is equation, it is equal. That means if we stop divide energy with c square, it is the other form of equation, then it is equal to mass. If we get it from here to here. You have to divide it with the speed of light. That means you have to reduce the speed of light. Like if a mass is moving with the speed of light, it is converted into energy. But if you reduce the speed and speed is constrained, then this energy will be converted into mass again, because it is equation. So that is how the jinn could take form of energy and as well as matter or mass, you can say, because jinn can create themselves into any form. They can transform themselves into any form. That is because of this equation. And if anybody is opposing it, then we can prove that this thing can happen from the scientific prospect. And the same thing applies on angels. But that is the combustion reaction, and we already know that there are many other reactions in from which we can produce energy. For example, the fission reaction, that is not absolutely the combustion reaction, that is not fire, that is something else. And on the other hand, there is a fusion reaction. We already know that is not combustion reaction, that is not fire, that energy is something else. So energies, there are different kinds of many kinds of energies which exists in the universe. And as I talked about in the universe in my other videos, I talked about the realms, the human realms, or the first sky. Within the first sky there is matter, and the laws of physics are applied there. But in the second sky there are angels, and maybe the energy source there is different, totally different. But still we can assume that, because the angel come in our world, and they operate here, they live here, they work here actually. So that means the rules applies on them as well, within our realm as well. So what is the difference between angel and a demon or a devil or a jinn? So the difference is that if we see the constituent of light, here we say the energy is when the mass travel with the speed of light, it become energy. And we know that the fire from fire, the heat is kind of a light or energy, or and the same goes for sun and other sources of energy which emits energy or which emits light. So we can say that they are kind of lights, and the light constituents are infrared rays, ultraviolet rays, and some gamma and alpha rays, like these kind of things. And we already know that the gamma rays are very strongest rays, and they are again the light or energy, you can say that. So you can say actually they are energy. So if we analyze it more carefully, one hadith saying of Prophet ﷺ, we found in that when the rooster do the adhan, I forget the name for the rooster which makes sounds in the morning. So when rooster do that, he has seen an angel. And when donkey cries are like screams or whatever you call that, the donkey makes sound, then that means he has seen the devil. That means the both of those animals have some specific or different kind of lenses in their eyes, which can see angels or devils or demons, you can say that. So that means they are energy sources, and they are different, because rooster can see only angels and donkey can see only devils, so or demons. So this somehow we can conclude it, and this is an hypothesis, this is not confirmed, but we can do that if we duplicate or implicate the lens of a rooster or a lens of a donkey, then maybe we can see them with our own eyes by putting that lens in front of camera or our eyes in the form of glasses. So that means uh, that could suggest that maybe that infrared lights is the source of demons. They are made up of infrared lights, and probably the angels are made up of ultraviolet rays or lights, ultraviolet rays. It is assumption, but uh, they are energies, and we know that they are energies, but what kind of energies they are, we still have to investigate scientifically. So this is the basic information about them. We can say that during the combustion reaction the heat is produced or energy is produced, and the energy is equal to mass, which moves with the speed of light, and that's how the demons are formed. They are also made up of some mass, but that mass travel with the speed of light and is converted into energy. They are pure form of energy, and so they have consciousness, and they are some kind of beings. After even converted into the energy form, they still have consciousness, and they are different than us. When the mass can have consciousness, these atoms, electrons and protons and the DNA, then why could not have energy? Energy can have. So this is the topic about the existence of demons and angels, and I will make some other videos about some other topics, and see you soon inshallah. Until then, fi manallah and assalamu alaikum. See you later.